Well, you were saying in your dreams, have your dreams had masks on people? Because I can't recall masks on any people in my dreams recently.
No,
that was
Go ahead.
That was part of my dream, and I was so paranoid because nobody was wearing masks, and there were students all over the place.
Yeah, I've had dreams I'm in like a crowded restaurant, and then all of a sudden I realize that no one's wearing their mask, or I'm in Vegas in a casino.
Okay.
Big crowd, but yeah, good point, Mark. I haven't had a dream with anyone.
Because I'm going to, like, when you learn a language and you start finally dreaming in that language that actually, like, is getting in your fabric, and that element, I'll have to think now in dreams, are people wearing masks or not?
Yeah.
I recall one dream, you're right, where Matt, I was like, oh, mask, I can't get it on right, it doesn't fit right. I do recall that, actually. Interesting.
I'll pay attention, Mark.
Right on.
I'm very interested how my daughters are gonna, like, the long-term effects this is gonna have on my daughters, just in terms of like people and germs and stuff. But it was so funny that we were watching a basketball game and a fight broke out. So there was like 10 people in like a big circle, and my daughter's first reaction was, because of the virus, they shouldn't be so close to each other. It wasn't like, why are they fighting? It was, that's too big of a crowd.
To get like any announcements you need to do? Like
no, we kind of covered it in the last class, guys. I'm really proud of all of you for sticking with it. And this has been, we're 3/4 of a year, a semester and a half now. And you guys finished your junior year, you started your senior year. And I know some of you, especially looking at the reflection, some of you guys are, you're fatigued, you're struggling. Some of you guys are behind credits, but we got to just keep moving forward and be proud of what you guys accomplished. And I'm proud of you. And as long as you guys don't let go of the rope, you will graduate one way or the other. And you guys are going to be so much better off for being adaptable and resilient. And I'm really hopeful that we're going to see you guys in person next semester, and we're going to have a good next semester. And I'll just end with this. I said this to Paloma. Things are going to fly by the second semester for seniors. It's basically January, February, half of March, and then April. And then we start getting ready for graduation. So you guys are almost there, but like Sonora said during her final, also enjoy the moment.
It's been a busy quarter. That's what I can say about quarter two. Today is the last day of the semester. And when I tell you I'm so happy this quarter is over, when I tell you it, I'm like, oh my God. It was a difficult quarter for many reasons. After Halloween, there was a spike in numbers, and that kind of messed with a lot of things. Scary stuff. Also, the elections happened. That was a very intense week.
Okay, hello, I am Mary Beth. I am a teacher at Amyville High School. I teach 9th grade PE and health, and I also teach 12th grade senior project.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm in 12th grade. Is that it?
I think so.
It's about 7:30 in the morning. I think the prompt is to introduce myself. My name is Monica. I'm a school social worker I've been with Amy Beal for about 6 or 7 years.
Hello everybody, it's me, Celeste, your favorite. I just want to say happy holidays, first and foremost. I also wanted to say, I guess not say, but put this on in light of the holiday season. I'm an elf, if you didn't know. I honestly look like a rat or a mouse. We're an elf, okay?
What are the holidays gonna look like during COVID? Well, this past Thanksgiving, we got to spend it without a few family members, and it was a little difficult. I don't know what it was. Thanksgiving just felt really off. I woke up from like sleeping in that day, and my mind just said, nope, today is not the move whatsoever. Either way, you know, you get used to it, I guess.
Do I think COVID is affecting the holidays, or are the holidays different because of COVID? Yeah, I do. I don't think it's like a huge change. Obviously, there are a lot of things that aren't happening because of COVID. Shopping's harder, doing a lot of online shopping. I think being able to see family and friends for Christmas, you obviously can't really do that, which sucks, but it's something we all have to do. Yeah.
Realistically, what I'm really scared of is that during this season, during COVID, I think we're gonna have a big rise in numbers through Christmas and New Year's. Oh my God.
Well, the one thing I would say is that it doesn't overly feel like the holidays. And I think this was mentioned because we're home all the time. Sorry, my dog won't stop licking me, and I hate that. Because we're home all the time, it feels harder to get sort of in that spirit because you're just always there. And so it's not like you leave and then you get to come home and enjoy your decorations. I mean, I still enjoy the decorations. They're just always there, and I can't go shopping and do anything. I mean, I do shopping online, and then I can go to a store and do the drive up and they bring it out to my car, but it doesn't feel like the same.
Usually in terms of Christmas, when we do get together with family, it's usually like the same family members that come over. This year, it's just going to be our immediate family, and it's gonna be a little weird. In all honesty, it's gonna be a little weird because I don't know, just something about seeing the exact same people every day. It messes with your mind a little bit, you know. It's like, hey, I'd kind of like to see someone new. New interactions? What a crazy concept, you know? No, but obviously for the safety of my family and the community, we're all going to stay in during this COVID holiday season.
I'm thankful that we're not having to see my family. It's a lot more relaxing. I don't have to worry about well, anything really. I know I'm not going to feel sick after eating food with them. That's it.
So today we are focusing on social emotional learning. The lesson for today is standing up for others. As you know it, upstanding. So we're going to have a little warm-up session where we're going to honor our ancestors, and then we're going to work into exploring ways to manage difficult, harmful, or abusive situations. From there, we will plan, draft, and screen record fictional situations highlighting moments of upstanding. And your facilitator is going to be responsible for that screen recording. And then from there, it will be like a PSA that we can share with each other and with other students. Okay, so we're going to start with a small group check-in. And actually, let me stop my screen. So the prompt that we're going to think about in small groups is going to be, what ancestor do you bring with you today and why? Maybe Mark, while I'm getting breakout rooms, can you give an example of what you might say in a to that prompt?
Yes. I bring to this session both of my grandfathers, who impressed upon me very positive things about people and situations, and taking their positive attributes to this session.
Oh no, did they mean to put me and Snore in the same room?
Family. My family, we're extremely close. I already said that, but we are very, very close. Usually, Christmas break would be like a lot of fun. I think it's going to be fun anyways, but just the idea of, I've been with my family for the past like 9 months, you know, like every single day, without a doubt. Like there's not a day that has gone by without me seeing my family and talking to them. But yeah, we're very close, and it's going to be different. It's going to be the same as it's been, just a little more spicy.
Well, my family's really close, my immediate family. We're close with our extended family, but they're really conservative, and it's stressful to be around them, especially, well, now, I mean, since Biden won, I mean, they're probably pissed off, but yeah, glad I'm not dealing with that stress. I don't know.
I love my family, and I spend a lot of time with them, and yeah, like I don't know that I could, even though I live by myself, there's still a lot of phone interactions with each other. And even at the beginning of the pandemic, when it was like nobody should spend any time together, we were doing, in place of our Sunday dinners, we were doing Zoom calls and doing, you know, all eating dinner at the same time over Zoom. And then we would play games and just get to interact with each other that way. So that was good. But then we felt like we could go back to doing when cases got really low. So then we were back in each other's COVID bubble to make it safe for us to do it, to continue doing it. There are a lot of people outside of my immediate family that I would consider family, just the people that are near and dear to my heart that I think of often and sort of love like they were in my own family. And I think just the special bonds and relationships that you can make with people make them your family.
I don't really have a very insightful answer. Once again, I haven't had any big struggles with who's my family, what makes somebody family. I hate my parents, they're so mean to me. Because I was extremely lucky to be born with loving, happy parents in a very good situation, relatively. So, in my mind, the people who are family are the people who live with me and love me. Yeah, it works out for me. That just includes everyone I am related to by blood and a close family friend. And not technically the man who lives in our backyard. Sorry, Jeremy. I just don't think you quite crossed that barrier, but yeah, family's pretty simple for me.
My family means a whole lot to me. They've been there through the ups and downs for me. They have helped me grow in many ways. They have been my pillar to lean on when I really need something to lean on, and I'm grateful for my family. The thing is, I'm grateful to say I can kind of choose my family. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. It just seems to be more and more of a common thing where we're starting to realize that, you know, sometimes blood relation, you know, like blood connection, I don't know if that's the right word, the right terminology, but just, you know, just because someone is family doesn't mean they're always necessarily the best for you. And I'm grateful to say I have amazing friends that are like family. I'm honored I get to call some of my friends really close family, and they mean the world to me, because like I said, they help me through moments when things get tough, and they're also there for when things go right. It's not always just about, you know, going to them when things are difficult. I think it's being able to celebrate each other's accomplishments, you know? And I appreciate that.
I'm gonna get a little deep. My family is like everything to me. You know, we of course get frustrated with each other at times, but I'm really happy to have like a family that is super supportive and loving and has like such like such a deep love like for everybody, including like, you know, people we don't know. I'm really happy to have like great parents, you know, amazing parents and amazing siblings. Like I said, we're all just very close. I'm just really grateful for them. You know, I think we've all really helped each other throughout this, first of all, these past few months. And then obviously this holiday season is very different. There's a lot of stress. Like, you know, I feel like I'm just really happy to have like a really good family that is awesome, you know? They're like the biggest rock in my life. Yeah. That got like super deep, super fast. But I just want to say that because, I don't know, I feel like family's important to me personally and all that jazz. So yeah.
To me, family is anyone that you've built a personal connection with. Because while family can also mean like just people who you're related to by blood, that technically applies to everyone since humans all evolved in Africa. By extension, we are all family members, technically. But I feel like family in the sentimental sense is anyone you've built a strong connection with.
What does family mean? I think this is family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Rose here. I got Elliot. My wife's at the house. Family is what you make it. It's not always the people that you're forced to be around, but it's the people that you get to be around.
You guys, anyone have any thoughts on a scenario? We could have someone teasing Michael for her bangs, and then the rest of us.
Okay, sir. All right, we're really gonna call me out right now. Okay, you're lucky you can't see my bangs right now. Okay,
I'm sure
but
they're
that's not the
pristine,
point.
Michael. I'm sure they're.
So rude, man. Lied. All of you lied. You're fine, Michael. No, you all lied. It's all lie. I know. I get it. Okay. All right. It's fine.
Nick, what do you think? You're the idea man, Mr. Indaba. What do you think about this?
Can you hear me? It's appropriate that we run with the idea of, or not the idea, more just the fact of you bullying us. I think we should just run with that.
With which idea?
You bullying us. What could happen is, you know what we could do? You could do an impression of us, right? And you could make it really mean, kind of like how we did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then you could be like, look.
You cut out, Nick. You cut out, Nick, but it sounded good. I mean, it looked like it was going to be good based on your.
How does my family celebrate the holidays? Well, we generally celebrate Christmas, and normally we have a large family gathering at this house, and then normally I would go to another family member's house, and then 2 more family members. It's complicated, but it's family gatherings across multiple days.
How do I celebrate the holiday season? Well, typically, family gets together. We come around and celebrate Christmas by making tamales. Our family likes to make tamales. It's been a tradition we've had every year for many, many years. And we do red and green chili, and they always come out really well. On Christmas Day, we usually come around. We like to play board games on that day. We like to just talk and catch up. It's a lot of fun. But it's a day to just, release, let go of stress and all that, and just hang out. be with one another. This year, obviously, things are going to be very different.
Our family does celebrate the holidays. We exchange gifts with each other on Christmas morning, and it is something that I definitely enjoy. Do we have any traditions? Yeah, we have like standard traditions where we throw up a fake tree and wrap some lights around it. And then we dress our dog up like a reindeer and parade him around town with a light on his nose. He loves it.
Yeah, we always make like a super elaborate gingerbread house. We made St. Basil's Cathedral a couple years ago. That ended up cool. Staying up way too late and stressing yourself out over things that aren't important. Perfect holiday tradition. I don't know. Food, booze, and gingerbread houses. I think that kind of sums up my holidays.
Do I have traditions? Yeah, actually, for New Year's, every single year, my family, we go get Chinese food at Chen's. This year, we aren't doing that. We're going to go visit my sister in Texas. So we will be getting Chinese food in Texas, which will be fun. But yeah, every year, 100%, we do that. And then we also, my siblings and I, we all get matching pajamas every single year. And we always open those on Christmas Eve. So for Christmas, we have those pajamas. So those are some little traditions my family has.
The special traditions we have always had are lots of get-togethers and spending time together, and especially on Christmas Eve, going to church together. And then we go out to dinner together, and then we go look at Christmas lights. And then I always get to watch my niece and nephew open one Christmas present. And then on Christmas morning, I go over to their house in the morning and I watch them open up their Christmas presents. And then in the afternoon, my other sister and her family, my other sister and her family, we converge on my parents' house. And we spend the afternoon and the evening together, just opening presents and eating and just enjoying each other's company. Those things may change in some capacity. My family still gets together every Sunday for family dinner. We're pretty family oriented. And so that it changed for a while, but we've gone back to probably back in August, we went back to spending time together with each other on Sunday. So we feel like we're in our COVID bubble sort of together. And so while we may not go to church in person, we'll watch church online together. And we're definitely not going out to dinner because there's nowhere to go out to dinner. So whether we get takeout or we make dinner this year, but still trying to honor some of those traditions, especially for the kids in the family, although they're not that young. I make them sound young, they're not that young.
We celebrate Christmas. We kind of just, we don't really get, we're not religious at all. We kind of just give each other gifts. That's it. My grandparents are religious. But yeah. What's the next question?
Are there any like winter traditions that you guys do?
Not really.
Bro, you go skiing like every freaking weekend.
Well, I work. Well, I'm not doing that this year.
Can you cut off? Yeah, you were saying like I could bully you guys, and then what would you guys do?
Oh yeah, well yeah, you can like make an impression of us, but make it really rude. Be like, I'm Nick. I don't turn in my work on time, something like that. And then Sonora could be like, stop it, get some help. That's not cool.
Okay.
So in what world would I defend you?
Listen, this is fictional. In this world, in a fictional world, you defend me.
Yeah, I think in all reality, Sonora has more bite than I do in her insults. Maybe Sonora should be the bully. No, I'm good. Whatever. I think that'd be funny. And I could be like, sick of you guys not doing your work and complaining. And, I could be like, oh, I'm Paloma. I'm so great at filmmaking. Like, I don't have to do my regular work because I'm going to win an Oscar. And I'm Michael. I can't be on the screen because my veins are so perfect.
although me and my family do celebrate the holiday season, we don't really go all out. We're pretty lazy, relatively. We don't deck the halls. We're not decking the outside of our house with Christmas lights. Nothing is getting decked. It's true. I'm sorry, everybody. We do have a couple of traditions. These last couple of years, I've badgered my mom into making us a sweet potato casserole, which the first time I remember very clearly her making it was a couple of years ago. And I grabbed myself such a large portion, including a huge Stein glass of chocolate milk. And I ate so much that it made me nauseous. And then I didn't ask for it the next year because I thought, well, I got nauseous the last time. It turns out I don't like it or I'm allergic to it or something. But I was just being silly. We've had it the last 2 years and it's amazing. It's the best food ever. As for Christmas traditions, we also make orange rolls every morning without fail, unless the store is out of orange rolls, in which case we have cinnamon rolls, which are not as good. I'm sorry if you like cinnamon rolls, but orange rolls are way better, and I will not change my mind on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in the segment, we are going to talk about food. Yes, food. What is up with these ears? I need to fix these. Okay, food. Let's get talking. Because this is a Christmas theme, I'm going to talk about Christmas foods, okay? First and foremost, ham. I love ham, personally. I'm a big fan. My family, every Christmas morning, we have ham and, like, breakfast. That's, like, our thing. It's breakfast, and then we open gifts. It's always fun. Come on. You can't go wrong with a nice breakfast on Christmas morning.
My granny has these delicious brownies that she makes. They are the best brownies I've probably ever had. They just melt in your mouth. It's delicious. And then of course there's eggnog, but that's not something we make.
Okay, so well, my family's all vegetarian, so we're gonna probably make some cauliflower and maybe some sweet potatoes. I'll bake some bread. We might make some pierogi, which is what our family usually does. It's a Russian Christmas dinner, and so we might make some mushrooms and pierogi. Yeah.
Biscochitos. Can never go wrong with biscochitos. Grandma makes them every year. Love biscochitos. What else? Oh, my family, we do gingerbread houses. We have competitions every year. You're looking at the 2-year champ? Not to flex.
Food that comes to mind. Well, if you were talking about Thanksgiving, one thing that I really like is whenever I go to my in-laws' house, they have red chili mashed potatoes, and that's really good. And I like the stuffing. I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not too worried about all the meat products. I just get down on all the fixins.
There's always the fudge. Can't go wrong with fudge. Christmas fudge. Oh, come on. And I feel like anything with candy canes is just amazing, you know?
My family likes to make something called breaded pork tenderloin, and we eat something called sweet and sour cabbage, and then there's always potatoes and green bean casserole, and there's just a lot of food, and it's, you know, a lot of time, sort of like Thanksgiving. You spend a lot of time making the food, and it doesn't take that long to eat it, but we all sort of get to contribute to the meal, so everybody's sort of in charge of bringing some different items to the dinner. And then we always have, they're called Christmas crackers, not the food, but like they're these like pretty wrapped crackers, and you can pop the ends, and then generally there's like a story or a joke or something in there depending on where you buy your Christmas crackers from, and then there's a little gift, and there's always the paper crown.
Red and green chili, dude. Oh, come on. You can't have Christmas without Christmas, you know? Like Christmas, red and green chili. I don't know. Those are just my personal opinions. Yeah. I feel like all of the foods I listed, I have really good like memories with, just the overall feeling of family. I have a very close family, so yeah, it's my little story time for you guys. Boom, bam.
Let's defend Nick. Paloma says her Wi-Fi spot.
What if you instead bully Sonora and then I'll step in?
I can already see this. Nick's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Matt, you're right. You're spot on. I can see it."
I was gonna joke about it. You did. Oh, you're right. You're right. I didn't know about it for a second. Can I be honest, Nick? I'm kind of wanna. She's not that scary. She's not. It's just the facade.
Thank you, Michael. I'm very scary, and I could kick your ass if I wanted to, Matt. But I don't because you have control over my grades. So we're not gonna go there. Yeah.
Always threatening physical violence like that. That just goes to show.
And my decorations outside haven't come on yet, but they should come on in just a minute because I got a blow up narwhal, a blow up pig, a blow up unicorn, a blow up Christmas tree, a blow up Grinch, because I love Christmas. So, uno momento. All right, here you go. There's the Christmas tree with a light up unicorn on the ground because everyone needs a Christmas unicorn. There are some fun lights there. See, we are never without lights. These are some childhood decorations that I love. I don't know how well you can see those, but again, I love all things Christmas. And now I'm going to pause again to take you to the outside lights. You can never have too many Christmas decorations. Narwhal, pig, unicorn. Oh, the Grinch needs some help. I'll stand him up later. And then there's lights on the house. Yeah, you got to make it look good, you guys.
Yeah, we could do. Wait, did I cut out?
No, I can hear you, but I am a little worried you're going to cut out when we.
Yeah.
Film.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, just we can do the same thing. Just doing it. Oh, I'm Sonora. This and that. Yeah, I can step in. I don't mind.
I actually like the Nick, the bullying of Nick.
Okay, so a video of my pets. I don't need to show you a video of my pets. This is Mr. Handsome Pants, aka Remington. He is the love of my life. He is my boo. He's my boyfriend. He's my boy. He is a Schnauzer mix. He and I met, I almost call it serendipitous, or it was fate, whatever is the correct word for it, right? But it's a story that was meant to be. I actually have another dog. Her name is Zoe, but she's dumb and she's old. And I say that with all the love in the world. She is dumb. I call her Zozo the dodo. She won't let me take pictures of her, nor will she come anywhere near me. She just wants food and she wants to sleep, and that's about all she wants to do. But anyway, back to Remington. He and I met by chance. I was actually at the Humane Society looking for, all my dogs have been rescue dogs, by the way. I was at the Humane Society looking for another dog. I went and met another dog. It wasn't a love connection. But I happened to the next day show a friend. I wanted to show a friend the picture of the dog I went to go look at. And his picture all of a sudden was on the website. And I was like, oh my gosh, who is this dog? I must meet this dog. And I obsessed about it for like 24 hours until I could actually go meet him. And then I met him and I was like, yep, he's the dog for me. And he has probably been one of the best things that has happened to me in terms of a companion pet. Last week was his 5-year gotcha date. And 5-year anniversary of I gotcha date. I should clarify that a little bit better. So yeah, that's about my boo. He often makes an appearance during class sometimes. So
this is a cat. That's a great angle. Okay. His name is Gilbert. Yeah. And he is 6 months old. My cat, who is not inside because she's out enjoying life, decided that she was going to get pregnant before we could get her fixed. So we don't have 6 cats. God, no, we got rid of some of them. But we still have Gilbert, who is a lovely purr. Yeah, say hi.
Hello everybody, it's Celeste. This time I have a friend though. For those of you who can't look at snakes, it is a snake. Anyways, here he is. Everybody, this is Chai. He's my little baby snake. He's been my baby since he was hatched. My dad breeds snakes, by the way, everyone. So I have a million snakes at my house, but this is mine. Yeah, this is Chai, my little baby boy. He's really funny, really sweet. He's just a little noodle, just a little ramen noodle baby. It's always really nice. He likes to wrap around my pens when I do homework, or like paintbrushes and stuff. He also likes to, see if he'll do it. He likes to sit in your hair and just hang out. Oh, he's really having fun. But yeah, it's my little baby. That's Chai. He's very sweet. Just tiny. He actually just shed. So he's very bright today.
This is Bruiser. He's our ball python. He looks albino, but he's not. You can see the yellow and purple patterns on his head. We got him a couple years ago for Valentine's Day, and he's really sweet. He's never bit me. He eats rats, but he's really picky about them. We're actually feeding him today. So let's hope it goes well.
Oh my gosh, okay, I forgot about my favorite pet. So this is my favorite pet. His name's Eden, and he's 20 years old.
The story of Elliot joining our family started off as a sad one. About 3 years ago, we lost our previous dog, Great Dane Magdalena. She was about 9 years old before she went on to the next life. And then about a month after that, our family was really getting used to not having a pet. It was kind of nice not having all these extra responsibilities, rushing home to take care of this four-legged furry creature. And life was good. Little did I know that my wife and my daughter were secretly on the internet searching puppies, trying to fill a void. Well, lo and behold, they happened to stumble across a litter of Great Danes in San Antonio, Texas, the very same place that her father, my father-in-law, was traveling on a business trip. Well, they secretly arranged a visit with this family, and just ran into a tree. And then upon meeting this family, my father-in-law sent a picture of the litter to us. Little did I know, in that photo there was one little pup with a brown eye and a blue eye that we just instantly fell in love with. So from there we said, Tom, we're gonna need you to pick up that dog and bring that dog home. So he put Elliot in his truck, he had a car at the time, threw Elliot in the car. 10 hours later, they arrived in Albuquerque, and Elliot's been with us since. He's a real pain in my butt.
All right, y'all. Thanks for being here in class today. I want to just start off by saying I'm very disappointed that more of you didn't turn in your What Drives You scholarship. And, some of you guys talk a big game, like Nick. Nick's like Mr. Indaba, and he's always up there like telling everyone what to do and giving advice to the underclassmen. And, he's always got this like, oh, I'm going to do big things and I'm going places. But, Nick, you didn't turn in your scholarship. So maybe you should focus a little bit more on your grades instead of trying to impress people. You think you're going to go? Come on, Nick. I'd like to say you're better than that, but I don't know at this point.
Whoa, bro, he's trying his best. You're being mean.
Yeah, Matt, that's not how we do things here. No hate, no blame, no attack, no shame. You have to be nice. You have to support our dreams.
It's no shame, no blame attack.
I think Everybody has their own idea of what family is, and no idea of family is the wrong idea. And you definitely should never compare your family to someone else. If you took my freshman health class, you should probably remember we talked about dysfunctional families. And at any point, there is dysfunction in a family, and no family ever functions perfectly. So don't ever envy or look at somebody else's family and think that you wish you could have what they had, or that you wish your family was just like their family, because what may seem perfect on the outside is generally not what it really is. And so know that your family is good enough, right? Like, yeah, like we all have dysfunction. Okay.
What I would say to that is, if you haven't found your family yet, you will find it. And I know that's super cliche to say, but you get to make it your own. So surround yourself with good people, surround yourself with people you love and people that love you, and there, boom, that's the ingredient for family.
All right, well, I know we have Ndaba here. Otherwise, Matt, do you have anything else you need to say to your group?
Hope you guys have a great break, and we got a few more months, but I hope you guys just don't think about school at all and rest and refresh and get outside and stay off your screen.
All right, well, thank you all for coming and hanging out, and let us run this activity with you. Take care.
If Jeremy sees this, I'm gonna feel bad. I'm sorry, Jeremy. He doesn't live in our backyard. He lives in a casita adjoining our house. It's not connected, though, and he is technically occupying our backyard. But it's not like we've just have some random man living in a tent in our backyard. It's not that weird.